Morning students. Now in the morning this particular sagittal section was taught to you of the head and neck where the different regions were explained. We are going to show you another specimen of the head and neck, but as this one is cut in the sagittal section, the other one will be cut, it is cut in the coronal section. So in that particular specimen, what is the area, the particular area that we are going to see? That let us correlate with this one in the sagittal section. Can you see this area where I am putting the forceps? This particular area which is present, it is present behind the pharynx. So this particular area present behind the pharynx, this region is the retropharyngeal space. The retropharyngeal space is the space which is lying behind the muscles of the pharynx, that is the constrictors covered by the buccopharyngeal fascia, and the cervical part of the vertebral column and the prevertebral muscles which are present. এখানে দেখো, these muscles which are present, these are the prevertebral muscles which are present, and this particular region is covered by the prevertebral fascia. So the space which is lying between the pharynx in front, covered by the buccopharyngeal fascia, and the prevertebral muscles covered by the prevertebral fascia, this particular region is called as the retropharyngeal space. This is the particular space which we are going to see now in the coronal section. Okay. So now the sagittal section you people have seen, and now you see this particular specimen where we have cut the head and neck region in a coronal plane, and the plane is passing along the anterior margin of the foramen magnum. So along the anterior margin of the foramen magnum we have cut like this, and here you can see I am opening this up like a door. ऐसे करके ये actually घुमा हुआ है like this. I am opening it up like a door. So this is the space which you can see here. See, this is the space. This is the retropharyngeal space. What is this space called as? The retropharyngeal space. In the sagittal section we have seen, then the anterior boundary of the retropharyngeal space is the pharyngeal muscles covered by the buccopharyngeal fascia. Those pharyngeal muscles are these. Here you see. Those pharyngeal muscles are these. That is the superior constrictor. This one, this muscle which is present above, this one is called as the superior constrictor. The one which is present here, can you see these oblique fibers? Focus call. Can you see these oblique fibers which are present? These are the fibers of the middle constrictor here. And below we can see two set of fibers, one going oblique like this and one going horizontal like this. This particular set of fibers belong to the inferior constrictor muscle. So we have the superior constrictor muscle here, we have the middle constrictor muscle present here, and this is the inferior constrictor muscle. This entire thing is covered by the buccopharyngeal fascia. This space is called as the retropharyngeal space. This is the posterior boundary of the retropharyngeal space. Here you can see. So here you are seeing these are the focus call. These are the prevertebral muscles which are present. These are the body of the cervical vertebra, and this entire thing is covered by the prevertebral fascia. This is covered by the prevertebral fascia. So this is how actually it is present like this, and we are opening it up like a door. Okay. So the three set of muscles, the superior constrictor, the middle constrictor and the inferior constrictor, and below the constrictor muscles, that is, this is the level of the laryngopharynx where it is ending. These horizontal fibers belong to cricopharyngeus and these oblique fibers belong to the thyropharyngeus. তার মানে এদের যে ডেফিসিয়েন্সিটা হবে এইখানে, if there is a muscular neuromuscular incoordination, then from here that diverticulum comes out, that is called as the pharyngeal diverticulum, and this is the place of the Killian's dehiscence. Below the pharynx, here you can see this closed tube which is present here. This is the starting of the esophagus. This is the esophagus. Here you can see. This is the opening of the esophagus. So at C6 level it starts as the esophagus, or esophagus ke samne here what is this? This is the trachea. Okay? So these are the pharyngeal oblique muscles which are present, and if we go to the upper aspect here, though the structures we cannot see clearly, কিন্তু আমি যেখানটা forceps রেখেছি, this is the region of the sinus of Morgagni. This is the region of the sinus of Morgagni, that is the opening present between the upper border of superior constrictor muscle and the base of the skull. So this is the region through which the pharyngeal part of the auditory tube, the levator veli palatini muscle, and the ascending branch of the ascending palatine artery, these three structures will pass through this sinus or the opening which is present here, that is called as the sinus of Morgagni. What other things can we see in this particular specimen? Sumit, isko pakdo aise karke. You see, on the side of the pharynx, if you concentrate here, on the side of the pharynx, we can see the presence of the common carotid artery. The common carotid artery at the level of C3 is bifurcating into these two structures. This one, which is present medially and passing straight upward towards the carotid canal, is the internal carotid artery, and the one which is present anteromedial to it, this one, along with the ascending pharyngeal artery, which we can see here. AJ, can you all see this? The ascending pharyngeal artery, this is the external carotid artery, which will go and bifurcate, and we have already explained all these things to you. So this is the internal carotid, the common carotid, and the external carotid. And see here, can you see this particular structure which I am holding now? And this is present a little medial to the arterial system. This particular structure present here, this is the, by the way, this is your internal jugular vein. Internal jugular vein, common carotid artery dividing into the two branches and present in between them like this. This is the vagus nerve. This one is the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve which is passing here has one ganglion present above. Here in this particular region, can you see it is swollen? This swollen region of the vagus nerve is called as the nodose ganglion. It is called as the nodose ganglion. And one of the dissections which you have not seen, one of the branches, which you have not seen in prior dissections, is the one arising at the level of the nodose ganglion. ये देखो, और ये सामने की तरफ जा रहा है. This is the superior laryngeal nerve. What is this? This is the superior laryngeal nerve. What other structures you can see? So the contents of the carotid sheath, from the posterior aspect, or you can say posterolateral aspect, you can all see very, very clearly the three structures: the internal jugular vein, the vagus nerve, and the carotid arterial system. From the level of the nodose ganglion, you can see the superior laryngeal nerve, which is coming down, and it will divide into its two branches. Apart from that, another structure you can see here, and that structure which is passing down like this. See, it is going and it is supplying. It is actually passing through the gap present between the middle and the inferior constrictor. This is the glossopharyngeal nerve. This is the glossopharyngeal nerve which is passing down. So you can see the glossopharyngeal nerve, you can see the superior laryngeal nerve coming out of the nodose ganglion of vagus, you can see the carotid system, you can see the internal jugular vein. So these are the structures present along the posterolateral aspect of the pharynx. The longitudinal muscles of the pharynx were shown to you in the, not all, 3 longitudinal muscles are there. One of them was shown to you, that is the stylopharyngeus muscle. The other two, it is really difficult to show you, but here you can clearly see the constrictor muscles, the superior, the middle, and the inferior constrictor muscle, and you can see that the pharynx is ending here and the esophagus is starting. Clear cut the junction between the pharynx above and the esophagus below, you can see in this particular specimen. Okay.